10 years ago, a small handful of us would gather before services to pray for a worship service. And consistently in that prayer, we asked the Lord to bless our neighborhood. We asked the Lord to touch the hearts of the people right next door to us. And we asked God to prepare us as a church to be a blessing to them, and that He would equip us. In seeing that prayer answered in God's divine timing, we now see how that prayer is really coming into being as we reach out to the neighborhood, as we see Kids Hope and Club 182 and the many various ministries now that we have here that actually are reaching out to the neighborhood and seeing lives changed.
Kids Hope is a program that partners one church with one public school, and mentors are selected and trained by the church to meet with the students in the school, and they meet for 1 hour each week, and they meet together every week throughout the year.
Pam being Malachi's mentor, it hasn't just stopped there. She has become an addition to our family. Being a single parent, it's been a lot of time invested in 3 children, and I kind of, having Pam around also kind of like helps me have another mom around. Another encouragement, another one who loves and nurtures and cares about my child, and that's been really helpful.
The Casa Hogar was founded specifically to help children in Mexico that have been abandoned, abused, orphaned, and from extremely poor situations.
For us, Lifespring is so important because the members for that church are involved to our foundation so much.
Lifespring, I think, their involvement has been different from a lot of the other organizations and churches because they have been consistent.
It's one thing to have people come down and just say, hey, we're here, we want to help you guys for a week, and we're going to hang out and play with you, and then when you leave, that relationship's kind of over. But with Lifespring, it's been an integrated part of a continual process of learning, I think, on both sides.
She has been Malachi's mentor from the very beginning, and to this day, she's still, with Malachi, and it's just been so much fun having her around and getting a chance to talk to her, like she's my aunt or a mom for me, and there's just no gap, and it's just been really great.
Yo creo que Lifespring ha creado unos lazos y conexiones con Casa Hogar Los Angelitos de diferentes aspectos, culturales, emocionales también, porque ustedes han estado allá frecuentemente, entonces esto ha ayudado a nuestros niños o nuestros jóvenes a crecer conjuntamente con ustedes. Entonces eso yo creo que es algo que les ha ayudado a crecer como una misma familia.
And I think that Lifespring has showed our children a lot of love, and that love has helped them to grow and to have a lot of self-confidence.
I really think about the mentors and the people that come in as the hands and feet of Christ, and they really are setting an example and being models of what it means to be a Christian for the kids that they work with, but everybody else in the school as well.
I know that I can go to them, I can go there, and they care. I know that they are going to, if help is needed, that they will put their hand out to give that help.
My son really struggled in school with his reading, and she saw that. And instead of just coming to, just hang out and do some games and stuff, she took the time to acknowledge his needs and invest in that. And when she saw that there was a struggle, she herself took some initiative in looking for a program to help my child. She was another me, where I couldn't be there. I was working full-time and I just couldn't do it. And she stepped in and she helped me She helped me and she lifted me up and she lifted my children up. And it was just, it was great. And you know, that's the big thing about a community is, you know, when you see somebody struggling, they don't just shrug their shoulders and say, well, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but it's not my problem kind of thing. You know, she stepped in and she took initiation, knowing that I couldn't.
We couldn't do what we do without Lifespring. Lifespring is such a main contributor to the Children's Foundation and Casa Hogar that, you know, if we didn't have that relationship, we would be a lot more limited than what we are now.
Lifespring is, in my opinion, is a church, a body of believers who are just regular people who do extraordinary things.